I'm Yankel, and when it comes to easy meals, lots of leftovers, meal prep, and multiple options, chicken tenders are the way to go. I'm gonna show you the easiest way to do it with 3 pounds of beautiful chicken tenders. Now, these are nearly entirely defrosted, but I want them fully defrosted before we start cooking, so I'm gonna head over to the sink and we're gonna put them into a glass bowl with some running water. Right into the bowl, some cool running water. And we're gonna leave the water running just a trickle so that there's always movement in the bowl. That's perfect. While that's happening, we're gonna preheat our oven to 375. I'm going, let's see, roast, 375, beautiful. That's gonna be the perfect temperature to give us a little bit of browning on the tenders. Cook them quickly, but not overcook them. All right, let's check on our tenders. They only needed a little bit in the water to be fully defrosted. Mostly I want them to come apart real easily without tearing. That feels good enough to me. Now I'm actually gonna bring the bowl with me because one of the keys to getting a nice roast on these tenders is making sure they're dry first. So let's head over to the counter and dry out our tenders. So the first thing I'm gonna do is lay a little bit of paper towel down on my tray. Really want to absorb as much of the moisture as possible. Now I'm just gonna open these tenders up and we're gonna lay them on the paper towel. Split them up a bit. Super attractive process, taking raw chicken out of plastic. But kind of one of those things we have to figure out how to make look good, because that's what we do. All right, break them up. One more sheet of paper towels. Dry them real nicely. We are gonna add a little bit of moisture via olive oil, and we're gonna put a little bit of salt on the chicken tenders. That'll help draw some of the natural moisture out while it cooks, and then we're gonna let it rest in that moisture so that it goes back in, so that when you bite, it's always gonna be juicy. All right. We're gonna go right into a bowl and we're gonna add spices. I'm just using dried spices, things that I always have in my pantry. They always taste good. They add really nice flavor, even a little bit of texture because of how we're gonna bake it. So I've got onion powder, garlic powder, and paprika. And of course, we always want a good amount of salt and pepper. Now you can substitute your favorite dried spices. You can go with fresh herbs if that's something you wanted to do. This is really just the easiest way to make these taste absolutely amazing. Now a healthy dose of olive oil. I'm just gonna mix it all together till it's really nicely coated and lay it out on the tray. Cue the music. One last dousing of salt and pepper. And one more splash of olive oil right across the top. Really gonna give them some beautiful color, flavor, and texture. And I highly recommend using an olive oil that you enjoy the taste of. Taste it. If it tastes good, use it. If you don't enjoy it, find a different one. All right, we're going into the oven 375 degrees for about 15 minutes. I think our chicken tenders are all done. They cook really quickly. And the one thing we don't want to do is overcook them, because then they're not very good. So, these have nice color. They look pretty juicy. Temperature is where we need it to be, even a little bit past, so we are good. Now we're gonna let them rest right in the pan. There's a little bit of moisture there that's gonna get reabsorbed. We want every drop we can get. These are amazingly versatile. I put these on sandwiches, I cut them up and put them on salads, I cut them up and make chicken salad out of them. Sometimes I just heat them up and serve them with a vegetable. One tray of these and I've got meal prep, 4 or 5 meals for the week, easy. You can dress them up however you like, and you can see plenty of moisture there, plenty of juice in the pan. Remember, let them rest for just a few minutes in the pan before you go to plattering or eating. Look, when it comes to cooking, it doesn't have to be complicated. Baking something is fine. All you have to do is dress it up with some spices, use whatever you have around, experiment a little bit, and have a good olive oil on hand. It makes everything fantastic. I'm Yankel. See you next time.